Zero Chill Part 2 is here, and so is the market talk for today. We have an absolute ton to go over for our daily market talk, but before we do get into any of that, first and foremost, make sure you boys go down there and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are also trying to get monetized by February, so boys, just watching these videos do help so much with that. Now that you are subscribed and you are going to get notifications for the videos, let's get into what our daily market talk is at 8 p.m. every single day. Starting off the same way we start every single market talk video, we are going to go over the prices you're going to want to be buying and reselling cards for, or sniping basically. Now, we do have investments today as well. We do need to kind of go over. We already went over them in yesterday's video, so if you saw that, you're going to already know what these investments are. But with that being said, let's go over the snipe prices. First and foremost, 88s, you're going to want to buy at like 25k, resell at 33. 89s, you're going to want to buy at like 40k and resell at 50. These are selling quite good. Those are the one things I really do like flipping. Also, the 90s and 91s, currently 90s are selling at about 99,000 coins, and 91s are like 120k plus if I'm not mistaken. They may be, yeah, like 122, 120, you're seeing 115 even. So you're gonna want to get those pretty cheap. I would say like 99k, maybe 105 for certain programs. You can also be flipping 92s and 93s. If we do head over to that, 92s are selling back at 199,000 coins, or just 200k. 93s, I really don't know about that. They'll sell at 420. Are you going to find them for any cheaper? I'm not sure. But I really do not mind 92s right now. I've been finding a lot at like 150, even 130 sometimes. Those 93s, you're really not finding many of them. But if you do, I mean, it's not a bad thing to pick up. I mean, this Brock Bowers right here, I could scoop this up for 173, sell back for 200k, and I'll make like 10,000 coins. It's nothing crazy, but it's profit at the end of the day. With that being said, that is the snipe filters. Let's go ahead and get into what the market has done today, what we expect it to do tomorrow, and so forth, and further investments. Now, first and foremost, we did get Zero Chill Part 2. With Zero Chill Part 2, the snow store did kind of go up. It's kind of been steady all day, to be completely honest, and the only reason it really went up to begin with is because people were opening their presents. Now, if you've not already opened your presents, the best way to get snow is going to be those 90 overalls at like 95,000 coins. I'm not exactly sure how many you're able to get right now. You're able to sell those 90s back at about 120,000 coins if you are looking to sell those back. We could go look right now at what those are selling at. Honestly, they didn't go up that much. I will say the 87 stocking stuffers did take quite a bit of a spike because you're able to do that second set. So all the new ones are pretty high, and then it kind of just drove up all the other prices as well. 45k right there. These were 35k sitting on the market yesterday. So those did go up quite a bit. But if we do head to 90 overall Zero Chill, these are selling at about, I would say, 110,000 coins. And these are honestly pretty easy to get cheap. I mean, yes, this is another snipe filter, but more so market talk. These are pretty cheap. 86k right here. You're going to be able to get this and sell back for 108,000 coins. That's like 15,000 coins profit. Honestly expected these to spike a little bit more than they did. They didn't really do much moving at all. Merry mix-ups are the same way. They're pretty cheap. So when it comes to market on the, on the snow, I don't really think it's going to take much more of a spike. I do see it taking a spike next week because we're going to get totally new presents. I would say more people are going to want to be opening those presents as well. So you could definitely see a bigger spike come next Thursday. Because, of course, we did get a refresh on presents, but we didn't get new presents. There's a difference in that. So, going through here, sniping some of these is not going to be bad. Now, if you are looking to pick up any high-end Zero Chill card, today's probably the day to do it. If we do go to program, we go to Zero Chill and look at any of these cards. They're not that expensive, honestly. For, top-end cards. If we head over to I was thinking of Josh Jacobs right here. This card, if it's anything under 450, I would say it's a great deal. I mean, and anything near this is just absolutely insane. So if you are looking to pick up any high-end Zero Chill card, I, wouldn't care to do it today. Now, if you was looking to pick up Donald Barham, I don't think he's going to drop again. He did drop around 600,000 coins today because of that glitch. He is now 1.2 million coins. So if you did buy in on sell him back, that's going to be some great profits. Now he is 1.2 million coins now because of that glitch. You know, if you did get any of them while you could, make sure to sell him back. And then also stocking stuffers as well. If you are looking to make a stocking stuffer, you can get your third one now. That matters because honestly, I would wait a little bit. These stocking stuffers right now are very, very expensive. The new ones are because everyone is trying to do that set. If you don't know what I'm talking about, literally just heading over to stocking stuffers and going to sets, you're going to see that release 2. You're going to need all of these 87s. These are like 60k a piece. I would honestly wait out on these and wait until these do drop a little, you know, once everyone has this set done. Now, when it does come to the market tomorrow, I don't see it moving much. We might have a little bit of content. Let me go look at what content is tomorrow. Yeah, so we don't have any content tomorrow. So for market, I don't see it moving much tomorrow. Now, I will say this weekend, the market is absolutely going to rise a ton because we are getting MCS ladders. There are ladders. I don't know if they're exactly called MCS ladders, but there are ladders this weekend. So do expect the market to rise. So yeah, through this weekend, 100% expect all of your top end cards to go up. With that also being said, tonight is not a bad time to go ahead and scoop up any high end card you want. I mean, not only Zero Chill, but you know, if you want a Ted Hendricks, a Night Train Lane, you know, some of those bigger cards, they are going to rise this weekend with all of that content coming. So I definitely recommend go ahead and pick up some of those top end cards. We could definitely see 92s rise up to that 220, 250 range instead of 190, which doesn't seem like a bit of a spike, but it's quite a bit when you really look into it. And then when it does come to investments, it's going to be the same thing as yesterday. You're going to want to be looking for team builder investments, which is going to be 90 overall team builders at 105,000 coins and less. You're going to want to be looking for 88 overalls for 30,000 coins and less. And you're going to want to be looking for 86 overalls at 11,000 coins and less. Wow, there's actually a lot of those going up. That's going to be some really good cards to pick up. Any of those team builders I could see going up to about 150 to 170,000 coins. They're currently literally at 100,000 coins. Any of those at 100k is going to be an absolute amazing price to buy at. And then 88s will go into making heroes, and then 86s will go into making the smallest of all of those, which is going to be some great coins. I know a lot of YouTubers or any content people are saying anything under 115 on these aren't bad, which is true. That's really not that bad at 115. So that's why you're not going to see many of these on the auction, but 88s at 30,000 coins and under, they're not hard to find at all. As you can see right here, actually second refresh and I missed it. I literally was going to show a prime example. It's not hard to find these 88s. And while you're finding those 88s, you can look at 89s at that price I told you earlier. With that being said, I think that's all of what we got to talk about out of the way. If you have any content questions, any market questions, we'll be here again at 8 p.m. But go ahead and drop any in the comments if you do have any. Make sure you boys do subscribe to the channel. If you watched this long, there's no reason you're not subscribed to the channel. Go down there, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.